Hello, this is Michele Knight, and this is the astrological overview for the whole of September. The main message of the September astrology is about balance. We have the autumn equinox this month, which is all about finding the way between the dark and the light. Everything is balanced on that day. Night and day are the same length. And within our very soul, often we find ourselves out of balance. Possibly we're putting too much energy into love and not enough into work, or too much energy into work and not enough in love, or not eating the right nutrition or doing what's right for us. We can often run around like headless chicken. Well, this month we are being aided and helped by the planets. For starters, Mercury, the planet of communication, is going into its home of Virgo. And this is allowing us to look at the finer details in our life. Perhaps you've had a big idea or an inspiration or a dream that you've wanted to achieve, but it hasn't really come together. The energy in the skies is going to show you the way and shine a light on the small details that you need to pay attention to be able to facilitate your dream. If that wasn't enough, on the 7th, we have Venus, the planet of love, going into very, very confident Leo. It's saying to all of us, love yourself, be proud of your soul and who you are in this moment. If you've had challenges, if you've had difficulties, you have survived and you are here right now. You are a worthy soul. We are soldiers, if you like, that have come into this earth to grow and evolve, and we're soldiers of love. We're here to understand the beauty of our spirit and other people's spirits. But because we're separated from that understanding that we are all one, it can be very, very difficult, and sometimes it can feel like a battleground. And instead of loving each other, we fight each other. The planets are saying to us this month, we have come through a big evolution. It's 2012, and now we are in the middle of it. How are you doing? Are you looking after you? Are you taking care of you? Are you proud of who you are? Take advantage of Venus being in Leo to pour some love in. You know, Leo's all about generosity of spirit, and they're very magnanimous and very kind and very fearless. And this is how we all need to be within ourselves, for ourselves and for each other. Generosity of spirit is incredibly important, and the planets are urging us to share our love, not only with ourselves, but with each other, and support each other in this tough old journey called life. Now, there is a new moon in Virgo as well. It's an opportunity to have a new start, to start again, to look after nutrition, to take care of things on a more detailed level. So make a commitment to yourself on the 16th to really look at the things that you need to transform and know that you can do it. Now, Pluto, the planet of transformation, has been in practical Capricorn. This is why we've seen some of the worldwide economic shifts and changes. Pluto doesn't take any prisoners. It goes, rah! I will just wipe everything down so we can start again if it's not working. You know, Pluto transforms, but in a very, very intense way. Now, this Pluto has been going backwards, and now, since April, and now it's going forwards again. So things hopefully should ease. There should be a turn in the road where everything appears much smoother, and we have the opportunity to get our feet back on the ground when it comes to finance and career, and maybe see the way we're going. However, look in your heart at the messages that have come from this Pluto from April until the 18th, because there's something there that's like, go back to the beginning. How do you handle your own personal finances? How do you see abundance in general? What is the spiritual message of your life when it comes to money and abundance? Or do you count the other things in your life that are abundant, like friendship and love? Look at all the other things in your life that have given you great pleasure in the past 6 months. Now, on the 22nd, there is that September equinox, where it's the perfect time to really go within and reflect on the lessons of the year so far and where you feel you're at in terms of your own balance. We might see something externalized in the news which shows either an extreme case of out of balance, or we might find a bit of peace and tranquility and people meeting in the middle, hopefully. I'm very optimistic. But certainly all of us need to be aware of where we are within the balance of our own lives. Now, we also have the sun then on the 23rd entering Libra, which is great. It brings a sort of calming feeling. It makes us aware of the need to communicate with other people in love. It allows us to have a very sort of gentle way about us and fairness. And then towards the end of the month, we have Uranus, The planet of unpredictability and genius and revolution, it's the revolutionary planet, is in opposition in Aries. It's creating a spur of the moment, express revolution within our soul. Perhaps you may have a genius idea, perhaps you may have a sudden change of heart, perhaps you'll suddenly see something very clearly. Perhaps you'll decide to do something which is unconventional, which perhaps other people you feel may have judged you in the past, you don't care, you're going to go down the unconventional route. Whatever it is, it's going to be fast and it's going to be furious, and that's on the 29th. And then on the 30th, there's a full moon in Aries, urging you to allow all of ourselves to be more spontaneous, more open, more free with our love and expressing our emotion. This is quite a full-on month, but it gives us the perfect opportunity to find within us exactly what we need to really pay attention to moving small things to create our dreams and our desires. Take care, and I'll speak to you soon. And by the way, thank you so much for sharing these videos and for all the thumbs up. You have blown my mind with your generosity of spirit. Take care, and I'll speak to you soon.